best light machine gun of World War II was based on a Czech design of the early 1930s and entered service with the British Army in 1938 as the Bren gun. Although its rate of fire was comparatively low, the gun was light and easy to handle. In adversity, it could be fired from the shoulder or hip. The versatility of the weapon, combined with its accuracy and reliability, made it ideal for infantry fire support at platoon and section level, and equipped most British Commonwealth and Dominion forces throughout the war.
Hello everyone, my name is Hjaldrgud in-game, and originally my name is Andreas and I come from Norway, so please excuse if I got any grammatical errors. And this is just a small tutorial of the Bren LMG, which is the LMG of the British and Canadian forces and of course Australian and New Zealand forces on Forgotten Hope 2. Let's start by comparing the stats on the Bren versus the MG42 and 34, which are the counterparts of the Bren. The Bren only has 30 rounds in a magazine, while the MG34 has 50 and 42 has 250. It only has 500 rounds per minute, while the 34 has 900 and the 42 has 1200 rounds per minute. It can be shot in either single or auto, and it has one big advantage over the German ones, and that is that it can be fired from the hip. And as you saw early in the vid, that I shot through the window, and this is a highly effective way to use the Bren. You stand in the window and spray small bursts on enemies which are coming towards you, and yeah, it's a very good weapon in urban fighting, and when not deployed it is effective from up to medium ranges, and you can also use it offensive, which you can see later on in the vid. And if you catch the enemy by the surprise, you can very often kill them, because it's a one-shot, one-kill weapon. And it is one of the best weapons when deployed too. And I usually only shoot in single shot when deployed, because I don't want to give myself away that easily, because if you shoot in full auto, it is easier for the enemy to find out where you are, and you get killed easier. And you only got 30 rounds in one mag, so you must make every bullet count. And the smoke is a big problem for this weapon, when even one shot makes huge amount of smoke, and which obstructs your view a lot. The strength of this weapon is that it is very good for storming. It is a one shot, one kill, and if you take the enemy by surprise, you slaughter them, really. You have to play like, think of it as, when played offensively, you must think of it as just a heavy Stormgewehr 44 rifle, and you should only shoot in bursts and always use aim down sight, because if you just shoot from the hip, you ain't gonna hit a barn. And when deployed, it has top accuracy. It's one of the best weapons really in accuracy when deployed, and it shoots straighter than an arrow. And it is good against enemies that is in an open field without cover. They are just chickens, really. It's so easy to shoot them. The weaknesses are really horrendous, shitty, and maybe the worst iron sights ever. The ring and the mag and the whole weapon just obstructs your view, and it is easy to just lose your enemy if they sprint fast and uses a lot of cover. And it produces a lot of smoke, which obscure the targets even more. And when not fired from deployed, when fired from the hip or not deployed, you should never use more than up to 4 shots in a burst, because after the 5th or 6th your sights are like on the moon. You can't, it is such a heavy recoil. And yeah, so this was a quick tutorial made by me, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you pick up the Bren and test it sometime. And I'm gonna leave you now for the rest of the gameplay. It really has some good gameplay, I think. And peace out, and I hope I see you on the battlefield.
South.